Dry January may be over, but a lot of people are looking to continue that trend, reaching for those NA drinks as more of a lifestyle change. 5280 magazine has you covered. They went in search of the best non-alcoholic drinks and bars to quench your thirst.
I have to admit, I am on the NA train. I love it very much. Jessica LaRusso, editor-in-chief at 5280 magazine, back with us now. Jessica, why did you decide to do a story about drinks with little or no alcohol?
Yeah, so like you said, Dry January is over, but this trend is very much still here. And I think for a lot of people, it's more about mindful drinking is kind of the word we're using, right? They're not necessarily going totally sober, but maybe their first drink of the night will be that full strength old fashioned, but their second one will be a beautiful mocktail. You know, it's really about getting the experience that you want and maybe also being able to make that hot yoga class in the morning.
There you go. There you go. I love that. And you know, the Surgeon General came out as well with the whole report about how alcohol causes cancer and all of that. So this is something that a lot of people are thinking about right now. So what are some of the lower alcoholic beverage drinks that you covered as well?
Yeah, well, you know, in Denver we love our beer. And so the session beer trend is a really big thing right now, which just basically means beers that are, you know, maybe 5% or lower alcohol by volume. Andiamo Brew is a new brewery with Italian-inspired beers. They're all 4% or less.
Really?
Weldworks has their flagship Juicy Bits. It's an IPA that's about
I love Juicy Bits.
I do too. 8.6%.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they have.
Well, that's because you don't remember it.
They have Itsy Bits now.
Itsy
which is a lower alcohol version, and it's, you know, it's just really going off. They're ramping up production because it's so popular.
That's so funny. Itsy Bits. Well done.
NA has changed also my pool game too. Like, you know, just because I love a good beer, but it bloats me. So NA like at least allows me to have a drink and not somebody bugging me to have a drink constantly. I can just hold it in my hand.
Absolutely.
Any chance for like bars like that? Is there any NA or low alcohol bars?
Yeah, I mean, I think mocktail menus everywhere are really stepping up, but Honey Elixir is one of my favorites in Rhino. It's got a very cocktail loungy vibe. But they have a whole section of the menu. They call them potions.
Yeah.
But you know, they're mocktails with some, you know, kind of beneficial ingredients. They have these fizzy tea-based gin drinks that are 3 to 4%, and then they also have a full strength menu. So it's great for a mixed group.
I love that I walked over here and I was like, Prost, oh my gosh, Prost has a non-alcoholic, and you're like, everyone has a non-alcoholic.
It's true these days.
Which is really interesting.
Yeah.
So what about zero proof drinks?
Yeah, so Groovy is a Denver-based company that has been making beer and wine, and they take your favorite versions of the real thing.
Yeah.
So whether that's a Prosecco, a bubbly rosé, a hazy IPA, or a golden ale, and they make it non-alcoholic, and they've won a lot of awards. It's really getting hard to tell the difference in flavor.
It goes beyond just beer and wine. We got a sangria right here too. Good for some paella if that's the mood you're in. Okay, tell us about the gorgeous mocktail that is on the cover of the magazine here.
That is called the Self-Love Lemonade. Great name. We worked with a Denver nutritionist named Blair Horton. You can find her on Instagram at Holistic Rendezvous, and she shares all kinds of great mocktail recipes. And she also helped us in the magazine do a story about kind of building a better bar cart at home. So if you want to mix up some of these things at home and you don't want to go spend a bunch of money on those pricey non-alcoholic vodkas and gins.
Right, yeah.
All of her stuff is based, you know, kind of tea and citrus and tinctures and herbs. And it's, again, she's a nutritionist, so it's really focused on actually making you feel better instead of giving you a hangover. You know, what a concept.
Right? Let me tell you, when I was pregnant, I was trying all of the non-alcoholic beers, and they were awful.
Yeah, it's true.
Awful. They were like so tinny.
The game has
terrible.
changed though. I'm here to tell you the game is different now.
Like 6 years too late.
Because I'm with you. I tried the NA years ago. It wasn't my thing. Now I'm all about it. I like it.
Yes,
they've come such a long way.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so right now, 5280 February issue is on stands right now. Check them out. They have just so many great articles. We talked about how to find love in the last half hour. So check it out. And as always, Jessica, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Let's get check your forecast now with Chris. Chris, the one time I'm going to forego the NA and give me the hard stuff is on Sunday for the Super Bowl. The only way I'm going to be able to watch that game.
Oh, you're right about that. Of course, I'm in the middle of the dry month, so I'm going to have to take some of those suggestions there from 5280 for Corey's party coming up on Sunday for the Super Bowl.